To hopefully help wade through the near limitless amount of video games we see out there today, I've created this channel to offer no real insightful conjectures or analysis, but to share what I truly value and deem what a good game is. We will be either first time playing or revisiting forgotten gems, cult classics, games that everyone and their mum knows, or games so elusive and non-existent I should probably call them dad. To help kickstart this hopefully not short-lived flagship series, we will be diving into a game that I have played before, but not touched since I was a wee lad. That game is Devil May Cry. And we're asking the question, is it fun? Before we set forth, please do consider liking the video if at the end you have enjoyed what you've seen. And if you're feeling extra altruistic, perhaps subscribe and be notified for when I next upload. We start off in Night City from Wish. We are then presented with Portal.jpg and Daddy Mundus demonstrating that even a devil may get hungry.
I will rip open his chest with my bare hands and feast on his beating heart.
We then next meet the rebellious boy toy MGK wannabe, legendary demon hunter Dante. Oh, and there's Cat, with a K. Bad guy arrives, edgy scene plays, and then we swiftly move on to the first demons we face. We're shown some basic hack and slash combos, we even get a dedicated dodge button. Nice. We're then also introduced to white orbs and the classic red orbs. Cat's back. With the little fighting we've done, and with future fights in this level and others, I want to get my excuses in early. The previously mentioned dodge button was a pain. I played quite a few Soulsborne-like games, Bloodborne being my favourite, and so my simple monkey brain wants the default to circle to dodge. There are many occasions where Dante will stand there like a twat and take a face full of demon, while I raged that I was pressing dodge. I wasn't. We then obtain the classic ebony and ivory and go about fighting some more demons. Cat's back, we aim some guns at her, and she states she's not a demon. We find actual demons and lay them to rest, all stylish like. We're quite limited in our arsenal and even more limited in available combos, so perhaps not so stylish, but that will change. Probably. Cat's back again. Coming up next is a cutscene that, for the fans of the DmC franchise, either love or hate.
Not in a million years.
Again, Cat's back. Big Hook Boy obstructs our exit, obviously a hater of the rebel punk Dante look. Cat is back again, going full riot mode with a little arson, setting us down the path towards the end of the level, which for us means boss fight. I'll be honest, I struggled for the first minute of the fight. With being rusty from not playing hack and slash games, lack of weapon variety, combos, evasive maneuvers, and some dodgy hitboxes, it was looking like I might have to do a restart on the fight. However, it wasn't the most stylish fight of all time, but being one or two hits away from that restart, something changed. Take a look.
Oh, you feel it now, don't ya? Get back down here!
Now use your guns to shoot him down! That's it! It's working!
We pulled through, don't know how. The boss just seemed to limit its aggression, but hey, I'll take it. This just means we can go on and move forward with the game. Cat's back. Here is my mission score.
Now it is just a matter of time.
Cat kidnaps us and takes us to a dodgy back alley. Here we are to be introduced to a minor character.
My name is Virgil. I established the Order to help find a way to fight the demons.
Dante doesn't remember him.
Your past has been hidden from you for a reason.
Rewind a bit. Who are you again?
You don't remember me. My name is Virgil.
Virgil then proposes the idea of taking Dante to show him who he really is and to perhaps jog his little memory. We are then taken to what once was Dante's family home. Through exploration, we come across a portrait of Spada, Dante's father. After a little skirmish with some lesser demons and the introduction of a Death Knight, a shielded enemy, we then obtain Arbiter, a demon axe that is especially effective against aforementioned shield enemies. We clear the room and go about exploring more of the family home, kill more demons, and discover another portrait, this one being of Eve, Dante's mother. Like before, we are given an addition to our arsenal, this time being Osiris, an angelic scythe good for crowd control. I've been skipping over a few story pieces that is within this mission. I figured that most people watching this video are fans of the DmC franchise and are well versed in its lore. However, for anyone out there that isn't, a short and sweet summary of this game's revision of Dante and Devil May Cry. Dante, in this game, is a Nephilim born out of angel and demon parents. Eve, an angel, and Spada, a demon. Heaven and hell are at war. Mundus is the demon king leading in this war. His right-hand man, or demon, was Spada. Spada betrayed Mundus for he fell in love with an angel, a forbidden unity seen on both sides. Eve was cast out of heaven for loving a demon, and Spada was a traitor in hell. So they both hid on earth and had 2 children, twin boys, twin Nephilim, Dante and Virgil. Things went smoothly for them for quite the number of years. That was until Mundus learned of the traitorous Spada's location and that he had married an angel. Mundus laid siege of the family home, Spada nowhere to be seen. Eve was unfortunately found by Mundus and was killed. Though thanks to her actions, Dante was made hidden and safe. Spada later recovered Dante and Virgil and took them away. Thinking they won't be safe together, he wiped both the boys' memories, separated them, and hid them amongst the humans. It is at this point we presume Spada then made his way to hell to confront Mundus, but was defeated, as Virgil later tells Dante that Spada is trapped in hell in a fate worse than death. And that brings us all up to speed. You're welcome. We make a quick dash out and reunite with Virgil and Cat. That concludes this mission. End of mission stats on screen. Mission 3 begins with the Nephilim bros out for a little walk, recapping the story I just summarised. Dante is then pulled into limbo, and we have a filler mission. The mission concludes with the gang coming together and Dante now giving a shit. The objective? Kill Mundus. How?
To kill Mundus, we need to drag him away from the Hellgate.
How do we do that?
We do that by pissing him off.
Roughly speaking, yes.
How do we piss him off?
And we piss him off by taking out the Raptor News Network and Virility.
So that's the plan. Mission 4 is a filler mission, nothing happened. Mission 5 starts with us infiltrating Virility, the factory in where the demons, make a fizzy drink that makes you fat and stupid. Next up is the most un-Devil May Cry moment I think I've ever encountered. A good old walking sim. Apparently no one works here, as we just stroll our way into the warehouse with little effort. Nothing story related happens for this mission, just a fight here and a fight there. A little look-see at the Virility production, and then end of mission stats. Mission 6, a boss mission, and probably one of the more funnier boss fights in this game. To give credit where credit is due, this game does have some great one-liners and shit talk. We'll be seeing some shortly. So the boss and the secret ingredient to Virility. Behold.
On your prime day, you ugly sack of shit.
You want to kill me? You can't kill me. I'm 1,200 years old.
You don't look a day over 12,000.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fight starts, and not long after I end up dying. Neat. We start again, and second time round, things go better. We break 1, 2, and 3 of the tethers, sending the succubus down into whatever that is down there. Like that clingy ex we all have, the succubus just won't let go, but with a little persuasion,
You're too clingy.
we then get some boxing gloves, Irix, and Mission 6 ends. Virility is now out of the picture. Next is Bob Barbus and the Raptor News Network. We enter Limbo and make a dash for the network tower. A little fetch quest, little devil trigger obtaining, and some child murder suggesting later.
Kill the child.
Mission 10, we make it inside the news tower and we confront Bob.
I'm taking you off the air.
You think so? I wouldn't bet on it, you little shit.
I have vague memories of the time I first fought Bob when I first played this game, but I remember actually enjoying this boss fight. This time round though, it was fine, I guess. Like second to least favourite boss fight in this game. I did die during this fight and used a gold orb. I know, I suck at video games, but hey, we defeated him. With that done, we obtain Aquila, a much better angel weapon than Osiris, and that is the end of Mission 10. The next missions, 11 and 12, see us battling our way through the headquarters of our friends. Mundus is all pissy and is looking to put a stop to Virgil's plans. Mission 11 was a bit of a nothing sandwich. However, Mission 12, boy oh boy, this was, and I'm unsure why, but a really enjoyable mission. The first part, not so much, but this part, the waves and waves of enemies was just so fun. I actually died in this mission to some Ravagers, but instead of continuing from the last checkpoint, I just restarted the whole level. I wanted to experience all those battles again, because they were fun. Cat gets captured, Dante and Virgil escape. Mundus then proposes, not knowing that Virgil is also Nephilim, a trade with Virgil. Cat for Dante. Virgil is not interested in saving Cat's life. Dante, not wanting to leave her, offers a counter-offer. Lilith, or more importantly, Mundus's unborn child, the child for Cat. The next two missions, we are on the hunt for the child. Mission 14, you will see we actually fight the child.
There is a face only a mother could love.
I'm curious to fully understand if Lilith in fact has the TARDIS as a vagina, because where in hell, hell demons, does she fit this child? The math ain't mathin'. We kicked the child's ass, a sentence I didn't think I would say, and now we have our bargaining chip. A meeting point is arranged and our boys are there ready. Typical in any fictional transaction throughout history, it never goes as planned.
Fuck.
With Cat in hand, our heroes make the escape. We're in the late stages of the game now, the final assault. Cat takes the reins and formulates a plan. Mundus obviously resides in one of the higher parts of the tower because he is a basic bitch. Our objective, fight our way to the top while Virgil does absolutely bugger all, sitting on his ass in front of a screen, like all you people viewing right now. Mission 18, we are reunited with Virgil and are one door away from being face to face with Mundus. We first just need to restart some generators. DVD fans know what's up. This was also the mission where I had my first YouTuber's nightmare. I accidentally stopped my recording, so part of this mission is missing. Why did it stop recording? That's so annoying. Space. Oh, the space bar. What the fuck? Who put space bars on keyboards? What a bunch of losers. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. We get the door unlocked, and now it's time to go confront Mundus. We piss him off, Virgil shuts the Hellgate, Mundus then turns into a big tower boss.
You're an asshole!
It's not a very fun fight, sadly, so I won't draw this out. We defeat Mundus, and the world is saved. But wait, there is one final mission. Mission 20. Ooh, what could it possibly be? I'm sure any Devil May Cry fan could see that this was going to happen. But Cat? The little arsonist that we trusted, and still do because actually it is Virgil that has an ulterior motive of his own. So our Virgil has a god complex, and Dante is not the biggest fan of it. So this is our final fight of the game, the two Nephilim, the sons of Sparda. I have to say that I hold some disappointment with how this fight played out. The first notion of that disappointment is that I did die in this fight. Secondly, and this refers back to when I first played this game on the Xbox 360, but I remember struggling to finish this fight because what would happen when Virgil sustains enough damage, he will put himself in a little healing bubble where he's also invulnerable, and teenage me had no idea how to prevent this, because it didn't matter if you had him stunned in a combo, he would just stop taking damage, and then when free to do so, he would bubble up and heal. This is when I discovered this magical place where you could search for gaming help, this place being YouTube. This is where I found out you're supposed to use Dante's Devil Trigger ability when Virgil hides and heals, as it interrupts him. Teenage me wasn't the smartest. Now the disappointment in this recorded playthrough, and on the PS4 version of the game, is that you don't have to use the DT ability, you can just beat Virgil normally. Which is disappointing because I really liked that little mechanic from the original. I mean, it has stuck with me after all these years. I went into this fight under the assumption that I would need to use the DT ability to finish off the fight, but obviously not. So yeah, we beat Virgil, he poofs away, and that's the game. To say this game is fun would be like admitting that the quest The Horn of Jurgen Windcaller from Skyrim is fun. This game does show its age and will in time be forgotten. It most certainly isn't the weakest game in the franchise, as this game does hold some pretty nice controls and combos. The dedicated dodge button, with the addition of being made better too with some upgrades, is a welcome sight. And the Bloody Palace mode is pretty neat. But I am eager to know what you think, be it about the game, about the construction of the video, or about me and the channel. Constructive feedback is welcome. Take care, and have a great day. Making a note in my little book.